Alright, I'm Harry and I can't play Blastem. Blastem is a indie game, and it was released on Steam by indie developer Byron Atkinson Jones as not so much a game release, but as an educational release. I reviewed it for Developers Accomplice and I was impressed. And this is it. It's a shoot 'em up. Enemies advance at you from the right. The game scales in difficulty as you collect more points, and I believe it's over time, actually. You've got to kill enemies. Killing enemies is not actually the main objective. It becomes more of a maze game of sorts, because as the game advances, and as you get more points, more enemies appear, they start shooting more things, and different enemies appear. Picking up power-ups allows you to survive and thin the horde out, but it costs points. And it soon becomes less about killing and getting the points as to just more trying to avoid the horde and cut a path through it. Because now not only have I got all these aliens coming after me, I've got bigger asteroids appearing, and I've got red orbs flying at me from to the side and off and behind. Now I almost got boxed in there, so let's pick up a side shot to clear things out. And now I'm trying to focus on... There, done. I didn't even see that there. I don't even know what my score is. It's not even on the high score. It's not even on the high scoreboard. These high scores are ridiculous. It's crazy the high scores they've got on there. And it's like, I'm going to have to quiz Gavin over Twitter, because that is... I can't grasp this game. And as I was saying, it's not so much about the game itself, but it's an educational release in that Byron released it, and he released the source code as well. And that's not something you see happen. Obviously, the most famous example being Splunky, the freeware version that was the original version on the PC, the free version. Derek, you released the source code for that, and that was built in Game Maker 8.1, I believe, or 8. And you can download that, you can tinker with it, you can have a look, and it's really interesting to see the mechanics and how he's figured it all out. Obviously it's a complex game and things can get slightly incomprehensible, especially for a rookie developer who doesn't understand the code much to begin with. Whereas a game like Blastem, it looks simple from the outside. And as you can see here, I'm just carving a path straight down here. And this is it. You know, you move the mount. You move the. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, I missed it. There was something yellow over there. But I'm getting a huge score here. Oh, I don't even know I've managed it. Oh, and it's collecting the coins for me. Oh, that's amazing. All right, so now I just be really careful. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Now you see, and I'm not even focusing on the aliens as much as... I'm not even focusing on trying to shoot things, I'm just focusing on trying to avoid the red orbs. I now need to stop picking up the power-ups because they're sapping my score. So let's see if I can survive by avoiding those. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I can't see. So many things are shooting at me. So many things are flying. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What the hell is going on? Ah, boom. Done. 152 though. Awesome. Yeah, it's a simple enough game. You know, the mechanics seem easy, and having, you know, dabbling in... Well, I'm going to say dabbling in programming. Coding my own game with the help of John as part of Midnight Launch Studios and our own efforts to make games. I can see in my head the code that powers the basic mechanics. So moving is fine. You just... God damn it. You just position the player object wherever the mouse is, and you set it to You set it to shoot these little projectiles out based on a timer. Each projectile is an object. It has a collision mask. When it collides with an enemy, they don't even have health. These little enemies. I know the asteroids do, but they're easy. Boom! Create particle effects. Drop coin in place of enemy, or instance change. Even in Game Maker I'd use instance change there, and I do in fact. And yeah, you've got some particle effects, you've got a awesome little background. The music is nice. Gavin's done a really good job on the music again. He always does in his games. But again, it's an insanely difficult game, and yet it's very much a template game. And if you get access to the source code and have a tinker around with it, I have a feeling that hopefully it's commented. I believe any good programmer comments it. Any programmer, actually. You don't have to be good. You just have to be a programmer. You learn to comment your own code, because there's nothing worse than going back to a game that you're making after even a week or a couple of days off, looking at a bit of code and going, oh my god, what did I write there? It's just algebra, and yeah, having a meltdown. And I guess this is now, oh god, some of these guys are flying at me. Oh, you see, I was too busy looking at the top left, and the red orb at the bottom right got me. Yeah, it's one of those things. I've completely lost my train of thought now because I died horribly. So let's see. It's a very simple game. I guess the way I'd put it is ugly, but in a good way. It's like this scrolling, undulating, pulsating, ooze-like background is pretty good. It's pretty weird. It looks like you're flying through not so much space, but either a nebula or you're flying through some sort of weird ocean where these squids are coming at you. Those things are shooting at me when they've gone off the screen, for crying out loud. That's not fair. But yeah, looking at the source code, that was it. My train of thought has come back right around, kind of. I think it's missing a few carriages, but... oh, God. But my train of thought is back, yes. Commenting code and looking at the code base and learning from it. With Splunky, you can't really learn from it unless you're already an advanced coder, and I think this will be more aimed at sort of more novice coders and used as an educational aid in programming a basic game. It's like one of those books you buy that has all the, comes with the odd illustrated examples, some sample code, and lots of text for you to read. Whereas this, you pay the money for the game, or you can pay the money for the game and the source code, and you get... Oh god, where did you come from? Ah! Oh god, they're all doing it. Leave me up. Just leave. No. And then you pay the money for the game, and you get to actually dig around in the source code and play it by practical example. And it's a fairly simple game, so assuming the code is commented, which it will be, you'll learn from it pretty quickly and be able to make your own game in this sort of genre. I forget the platform it's made in. I think it was made in Unity. This is definitely not a Game Maker game. And Game Maker runs in its own language. Oh, for crying out loud! Runs in its own language, GML. Whereas Unity, I believe you can choose your language. I have no idea, really. I'm so unfamiliar with Unity and its workings. I don't think I'll ever become fully familiar with Unity. I'm happy making 2D games. I think 2D games have a lot of potential. They're fun, they're easy to make compared to 3D games, and especially for someone who's not mathematically minded like me. Ooh, I like the soundtrack. I adore the soundtrack. It's sort of... I don't know, it reminds me a little bit of the Time Splitters soundtrack in some ways. Now that's a blast from the past. Oh, for crying out loud, I was on a good one there. Alright, yeah, but this is Blastum. Now, I got a new high score. Let's see if I can do it again without rambling about codebase and the point of this game, because I can't really play it, and I proved I have a little bit of a glimmer of it, but I can't get that high score. Let's see if I can. Also, on a side note, I hope my mic issues have sorted themselves out. I'm flat broke, what with being, an indie dev, saving for a house, working a menial day job, and saving all his money for the house. Oh god, they've sped up. I don't have enough money to, drop on a really good microphone, so the one I'm using now is £6 from Asda. It's like a Logitech or something, I don't know what it is, but it's £6, and it does the job. The sound coming out the phones are good, it records the mic volume perfectly well, it's just not durable. I mean, the previous mic I had before this was also £6 from Asda, god damn it. And after about 2 months I went to put it on my head and pulled it in half over my head. Like, literally completely shattered it. I tore it to pieces. And I didn't even go rage on it. That was the weird thing. I wasn't in any sort of, you know, tired or drunken hysterical rage. I just pulled it on my head and pulled it over and off my head in one fluid motion. Then I went rage. And it would have been more appropriate for me to tear something in half. So I bought another one, and this one, it's probably still got the crackle on it when I move, because I think some of the wiring's come loose in it a little bit, and yeah, it's just not great. Oh, come on. I actually could just leave this on in the background and hope the music just plays. I think I might actually look at investing in Gavin's soundtracks, because he's done the soundtrack on a lot of indie games and a lot of other things, and a particular favourite soundtrack of mine was the Gunslugs and Heroes of Loot soundtracks. I believe he did both of those, and they are just fantastic. Those games by Orange Pixel. I have them on the Android. Or my Android devices, should I say. Alright, let's cut through these guys. Hoover some coins up where I can. Eliminate the threat of... Oh god, I was trying to eliminate the threat of backward projectiles, and guys from the top appeared, and... Oh god. Oh god. Let's just move around rapidly. Make the most of the rapid fire to get these... Oh god, I'm backed into a bloody corner. Oh god. Alright, that collect is a vital one. I was actually trying to avoid coins there. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, 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 oh god. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Ah, god damn it. Alright, I think I'll leave it there for now. That's me rambling on about Blastum and what it is, and proving that, aside from that one blip where I got a new high score, I can't really play Blastum. Thanks for watching.